Hello guys, I hope you're doing great. I'm delighted to have you watching this video right now because in this tutorial video, I'm going to be guiding you on how you can make this catchy social media flyer with PixelLab on your smartphone. This is Eche here, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel where I show you how you can profitably use your smartphone as a media tool that makes you money while you do what you love. Alright, so we're going to be using PixelLab for this practical, and it's going to be simple, straightforward, and pretty fast. Okay, so follow me as I guide you through how to do this completely. Now, when you check the description of this video or you check the pinned chat, you're going to see a link that that will redirect you straight up to where I kept all the resources I used to design this flyer for you. Okay, so I'm just going to open. Once you click on the link to open the resources in my Google Drive, you're going to be brought to this place here. Open my resources, and you're going to see all the resources used for the design here. There are about 7. Right, once you select all 7 of them, I want you to click on the upper right corner, the 3 dots at the upper right corner. Click on it. You will see an option to download, or you would see make available offline. All right, if you see download, you just download all 7 of them to your gallery so you can work with it. So I'm going to start a new design and have us get that. So before then, I'm going to bring in the former design we have so that we replicate it accurately. So let me begin by bringing in the already made design. I'll click on the plus button up there, select from gallery. It will open, and then I'm going to bring this in. Right, so this is the design we intend on replicating, just this design. Okay, so first of all, we're going to begin by customizing our background. There are a few things you might need to just pay attention to. The background is not plain, it has a gradient. That means it's not one color, right? The edges look reddish, while the middle, at the midpoint, it looks a little yellowish, and that's what we're going to customize. So first of all, I want you to click on this icon, the 4th icon you're seeing down there. Click on it. You will see color. Select color, and then I want you to click on the plus button just right here. So once you click on it, this is how we're going to customize that background. Okay, so the first is to add another gradient to make it 3. So it's 3 now. Adjust this to this point. This is just okay. So let's begin from my left hand side. Click on this one. We're going to customize the color to the one that is a bit yellowish. All right, so once you adjust this, you have three what they call it, 3 markings on this bar. I want you to select the 4th gradient here. Okay, this one right here, I want you to select that. So I'm going to select it. Once it's this way, the next is to click on this icon so that we can select the exact color we need for this gradient. We'll do the same for this, and we'll also do the same for this one. All right, so click on that, and then click on this icon that looks like a pen, that pen too, so that we can put in the color code directly. So the color code, the kind of yellow we're using there is FCDD16. Click on this blue button, okay, and this. So that's the color we have there. Click on the second one, tap on this icon, click on the pen 2. The red we have here is E60A0A. All right, that's the red we have. We click on the last one here, which is at the edge, and then we customize the color also. So what I'm having here is E70A0A. All right, click on the blue tick, click on OK, and this is what we have for our background. I hope you can see this now. That's amazing. The next thing I want us to do is to bring in the next resources. Is called the sunburst ray. If you look at this background very carefully, you're going to see that there is something that looks like lines, right? You're seeing lines here, kind of lines in the background. I'm going to bring it in so you see them more closely. So click on this plus button here, select from gallery. I'm going to go to download. Remember, you downloaded all the resources you'll be using for this design. So I'm going to bring this in. It has transparent background. So once I bring it in, I'm going to expand it to cover the entire design. Then go to that option, the button at the center there, click on it, go to relative position here. I'm going to use relative position to put it in the center. This will put your design in the center, and this will put it in the middle. Sorry, this will position it in the middle, while this will position it in the center. This will take it to the right side. This will take it to the right, bottom right. This will take it to what? The left, while this will take it to the top left. Right, so I'm going to use the two in the middle. Okay, let me hide this one. This is what we have here. Now, the next thing I want us to note is to basically note the icons. All right, this color is still, the sunburst ray is not so visible, and that's what we're going to do here. So what we're going to do now is to add a shape. Let me hide this one. Add a shape. Instead of from gallery, go to shape, increase the size to cover the whole design. All right, it covers the whole design. And then scroll. While the shape is selected, go to color, put it on, click on gradient, and select the same gradient you use for your background. It will be reflecting here. So you're going to select it, go to opacity, and basically just reduce it to 95. Right, 95 is just okay. Now, if you want to lock your design, so when you're working, it will not be moving from position. If you want to lock your design in PixelLab, you just need to first of all click on the layer icon here. All your components in the design will be shown. So this option will lock whatever layer or whatever element you have used, while this option you are seeing, or this will make it invincible. And then this one that looks like a pen tool will help you edit the element, while this one will delete whatever element you have selected. All right, so I'm going to lock the sunburst in position, I'm going to lock the background in position, and I'm going to bring this up. Now, if you want to also move the position of one layer or the other, you only need to just long press the side of that layer and it will move. Right, so let me long press this, and you see that it's moving now. Can you see now? Awesome. So I've locked the other two layers, and this is what we're modeling. So the next thing I want to bring in position is basically the image. I'm going to bring in the image now, the latest image. So I'm just going to click on the plus button here. I'm going to click on the plus button here, go to from gallery, and I'll scroll down to where I downloaded the image, and I'll bring her in, increase the size a little. This would serve. All right, then I'll click on the option in the middle here, the third button here, and then scroll to color filters. You will see color filters. Select color filters, scroll down, adjust the contrast to 10 so that your image looks sharper than it is originally. And then you still scroll down to shadow, select shadow, put it on, go to click on this plus button for shadow. You don't want the shadow to be too, click on the plus button. Now this helps you select the color, this helps you select the tone, whether it's dark or it's bright of that same color, while the last one here helps you select the transparency, how bright or how faint the color is. All right, so you're just going to bring it around here, the shadow. Now just scroll down, go to your Y offset, which is the last one, and then select 10, and blur radius, reduce the blur radius to 5. Nope, so we increase the blur radius to 15, and then reduce the transparency of the color to this. So this is how our background is customized. Once you click on it, to make sure it's center, it stays at the center, go to your relative position, which is right here, click on center and this, and you have that. Let's also lock it in position. Awesome. So the next thing is to bring in what? Next thing is to bring in our font. As you can see, I want us to bring in our font, which is It's a New Week. All right, So you just click on this icon A, and the option for fonts will come out. So click on A, click on this plus button. You saw that new text just came out here. All right, so click on edit and add the text. All right, it's A. You're going to start a new line, new, and then week. So if you want to make your write-up on PixelLab all capital letters, that is the option to use. That's the button to bring it up. And so it has come. Once your font is still selected, scroll to this side. You will see size. Click on size. I want us to increase the size of the font to 240. Right, 240. The same font. I want us to go to, the color is white. No need to change the color. Go over to your font. Click on font. And now these are default fonts PixelLab gives. These are the fonts you're going to upload from your, wherever you download fonts from, to PixelLab. And this is the folder where you can see your recently used fonts. So in the resources of this design, in the folder for resources, you're going to see a folder tagged font. Download all the fonts and upload them to PixelLab so it's easy for you to work with. All right, so I'm just going to come here and search for Montserrat. The name of the font I want to use is Montserrat Black. Okay, so this is it, Montserrat Black. I'll select it and come down here. That's done. The next thing is to go to style. All right, after you select the font you want to use, go over to style and click on italic. This one you're seeing there, put it on. Then go back, just scroll backward, and you would see padding. The reason I want to adjust it is that you see that this side the K is not showing well and I don't like it. All right, so I'm going to go to padding and I'll pad only from right. I'll pad from right to 15. Just pad 15. Say okay. The next is for you to just scroll over to align. Look at align. This is to adjust the spacing between the letters or the words, and this is to adjust the line spacing. So go to align, select this one in the middle. That's what I want us to use. Go to spacing and reduce the spacing now to -4. Okay, and then go to line spacing. We're going to reduce the line spacing to -100. Good. That's what we've got right here. See, once this is done, you can scroll to relative position, click on center and middle, and you'd have this as the result. Okay, and then another setting I want you to do is to adjust the rotation. Let's incline it at an angle, so incline it to -5 degrees. Okay, this is what we've got, center and middle. All right, this is what our design is showing us right here, and I want to just long press it and take it behind the image. Okay, excuse me, let me bring this down. So go to relative position, center and middle, as we have it here. And yep. Okay, so I could just lock the text. Let me unlock this and adjust the size a little more. Go to relative position, center and middle. Right there, I'm going to lock it. So I've locked all the elements I've used so far. The next thing I want you to do is to click on the layer option, go to the font, select the font and copy it. Right, it's copied. The next thing is to go to color. Click on this plus button here. You want to make the color transparent, so click on it and make it, just adjust only this one at the bottom. It's now transparent. You will still scroll over and go to stroke. Click on stroke and put it on. I've seen that effect now. Change this color to white and change the stroke weight to 2. All right, so for this one, we're just going to adjust it in a way that is not exactly the same position as the one that is complete. All right, this one is going to deviate a little. Let me go to position to adjust it. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Do well to hit the subscribe button, like this video so that the algorithm can take you to those who would also be in need of this knowledge, and they would, be grateful to you for helping them reach this knowledge. So I'm going to hold this and take it behind the main font, and here we have, this is what we got. Can you see the effect now? Awesome. Now after this, what I want us to do is to put new. Go over to the one that is behind, copy it, and we're going to edit every other thing to be left with new, only new. Then go over to color, click on the plus button. We're going to use the color picker. This is going to pick color from the design. So I'm going to pick the color from Eche. That's the color, just it a little here. And awesome, I'll pick that color. Go back to color here, click on it and make it transparent. And then we're only left with what? Only left with the stroke. So we'll change the color of the stroke, that yellow, and we'll adjust it. We're good to go. Okay, so this is what we've got at this point here. So you could just click on this new, go to opacity and reduce opacity to 50, so it's not too bright. Now this is the progress we've made so far. The next thing I want you to do is to add the text underneath. All right, there's a text. Sorry, I'm going to lock everything so it doesn't move from time to time. Now there's a text underneath here. If you can see clearly, it said start with a renewed sense of vision and enthusiasm towards your goal. Right, it's a social media flyer and it ought to be attention grabbing. All right, so let's get to doing that. Okay, let's get to doing that. Just while your font is selected, add the font. Let's edit this. Okay, renewed sense of vision and enthusiasm towards your goals. Let's go there. Go over to the font, and we're going to select. I'm going to upload all the fonts. Montserrat, medium. Go to size and use size 18. Bring it up here. Go to your rotate and then use -5 degrees. It's going to be 3 lines, and it's pretty much all we're going to be using here. Go to position. So that's what we've got here. Very easy to put down. Okay, the next thing I would want you to do at this point now is to, basically to bring in, just to walk around the fonts completely first. All right, so we have the John Eche under and social media handles, which the icons have already been uploaded. I'll select this font and copy, bring it down. You can also use this angle here. You're seeing an icon there. Use that icon to rotate your font however you need it. So it's now balanced 90 degrees. I'm going to edit it right away and add the John Eche, which is my social media handle. Go to your size and increase it to 20. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the center. Go to your relative position and bring it down a little. Good. So I'll click the plus button here. Go to from gallery. I'm going to bring in the icon for Twitter. This is the Twitter icon, which I'll reduce the size. If you want to reduce the size, hold this edge. If you want to rotate it, hold this other edge. All right, so I'll reduce the size. Then go to position and bring it down. Good. Click on the plus button again, and I'm going to bring in the Instagram handle. Good. Reduce the size to be almost equivalent to the Twitter icon. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. Subscribe, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any video I'll be bringing your way on this channel. Okay, so let's change the color of both icons. Go to color both icons to white. Select the second one, go to color and white. So this is what we got. So if you want to position these elements here to make sure they are the center, these elements here, all you need to do is to click on the layer icon, select this button. You can now select 1, 2, 3 and come back here and choose this edit option. So click on this edit. You now use your relative position to work around it. Okay, now they are the center and your design is superb as it is. Okay, let me just I want to increase the size of this image a little. Excuse me. Awesome. I'm going to lock everything I've used for this design in place. Then I'll adjust this font a little. Awesome. Are you seeing how this design is actually amazing? And we're almost done. The next thing we're going to do is to bring in, okay, there is if you look at the background, let me do something. If you look at the background of this design we have, we're going to see Monday is written at the background, right? Monday all through the background, but it's not very pronounced, and that's exactly what we're going to do here too. All right, so it's as simple as selecting this font that is bold. All right, copy it, go to edit and add, just use the word Monday, all caps, and here we are. Okay, yep, use the word Monday, and I want us to use, we'll increase the size to 245, and then we're going to scroll down to spacing and use minus. Yep, use -5 spacing right there, and then we'll go over to color. Right, we're going to make it transparent. Click on this and bring it down while you go over to the stroke. Put on the stroke, take it to 2 and select color white. And this is what we're going to have at this point. Okay, yep, so go and position this in a way you want. This is Monday, copy, bring the next one and put it under there, copy the next one too. All right, so the first one has to be aligned to the center, same as the second one, and then the third one you're going to position it this way, align it to the center, come back here and copy, bring it down, go to relative position and set it, come here, copy again, position this, relative position and set it, and then copy once more, bring it down. And so awesome, this is what we've got at this point. So what I need you to do is to group all the Monday you are seeing. Are you seeing all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to group all and take them behind our main design so it doesn't clutter everything. It's just going to be in the background to give it a feel and a level of texture. So click on this, just click on the layer icon there, and then click on this button, select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the icon you use to group or merge elements in PixelLab. And you should know that once you merge elements in PixelLab, it's difficult to unmerge them, right? So we're going to merge them. Click on that option here and merge. So it becomes one word. It becomes one word, as you can see there. So all you need to do is to go to relative position, center and middle, and then I want you to bring that all the grouped Monday now, bring it behind and place it right there, just in front of. Okay, we're not taking it behind this shape, it's going to be on top, that color. Then while it's selected, I want you to go over to opacity. I'm going to reduce the opacity. Go to opacity, and I'm going to reduce the opacity basically to 10%. 10%. Can you see that now? So it's right there in our background. I'm going to lock it now. So this, okay. All right, sorry guys. So once it's positioned this way, go to opacity, reduce it to 10%, and it will do. You leave it at the background there, and we're going to lock it. Okay, so make sure it's locked. Good. So this is our design as far as we have come, and what's remaining is just to add, okay, there's a font here, hashtag new week vibes. So let's add that before we progress. Select the John Eche, the same font size, copy it, bring it to this side. All right, click on edit, and I'm going to add hashtag new week vibes. So if you go to style and italicize it. All right, so when you're done, just go to position, and I'll just adjust it a little to the left and down to make it moderate. Remember, it's still highlighted on new week vibes, hashtag new week vibes. Awesome, that's done. Now up next is to add our 3D icons to the edges of our design. Let me lock this one. Right, we'll just add them to the edges of our design. They are already uploaded to the folder, and so look at this one at the edges. As you can see them at all the edges and even in the design, and that's it. Okay, so click on the plus button, select from gallery, it will load, and I'll bring in the element that contains that. First is the leaf. I'll reduce the size and position it accordingly. Awesome. And then select the option in the center, copy and rotate, and bring in the second one down to the bottom right corner. All right, let me just lock them in position. The next is to bring the hat, which is 3D like love shape, two of them. The first I'll do is to crop the one at the bottom, reduce the size. I'll crop the second one and bring up, so there are two different elements. Reduce the size and position it here. Oh, that's great. I won't stop there. I'll copy it and bring it down and position the second there. I'll lock the two of them. Amazingly. Now the next thing I need you to do here now, okay, just I logged the wrong one. Awesome. So just select this, reduce the size a little, and position it just at the upper right corner of your design, just like that. That's great. Copy it, bring it down, increase the size a little, and position there. Now we're just left with one other element and a few things to go with this design. All right, so I'm going to go ahead to, let me adjust the new week vibe so it doesn't get too close to that element. So our design is almost done, just left with a few things. So I'm going to go to where I downloaded my elements and bring them in. All right, the geometric shapes. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead to click on the plus button. Sorry about that. Click on the plus button, go to from gallery, and I'm going to bring in this element. They are 4 in 1, so we're going to alternatively crop them as we put them in their various position. Okay, so the first is to reduce the size, and then I'll come here, go to crop out this first one and reduce its size to be appropriate. Keep it there. I'll copy it. Okay, be careful. Copy it, bring it down. I'll crop again and adjust the setting from that point to this other one. Hold it and rotate to look like what we have. Copy it and bring it down, and then I'll crop out the 3 of them to give me the yellow one. Rotate them and position it there. I'll go ahead to crop out the last one, which is more like a 3D. It's like, you know. Alright, just position it just right there, and we're done with this design. This design is show ready. We've replicated this design successfully. I'm just going to delete it so that we have our original design right here. Okay, so remember to lock everything in position so that once you save your design, it can be here for you and you wouldn't lose it even when you exit the app and come back later on. Alright, so to save your design, click on that icon there. You would see save as project and save as image. Save as project keeps it in PixelLab. Save as image sends it to your gallery for use. Alright, so click on save as project. I'm going to impute new week flyer. Okay, and it will save on my PixelLab. Alright, to download it, then you'd also have to click the same icon. When you click on my project, you would see all your designs, previous designs saved on your smartphone there. So when you click on the same icon, select save as image. We're going to change the format to PNG. Click on default, change it to ultra. Ultra will give us the highest resolution and the highest output for our design. And then click on save to gallery. It will take you it will download straight to your DM. So I hope you've gotten so much value from this video already. You've learned a whole lot using PixelLab. Give me a subscribe, like this video, and share it to your friends so that they can actually get value, watching this video as you have done also. Right, so I'm just going to go to my file manager and select this design we just made with our smartphone. Okay, so here's what we created. Isn't it beautiful? It's so amazing. All right, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share to your friends so that they will also learn. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Eche, and I'll see you in the next one.